Good morning, Timberwolves. We're coming to you from Miss Daniel's office, our school counselor.
It's Monday, April 12th. Welcome back from spring break.
Welcome to our Monday morning video announcements.
Hey, this Classroom WOW goes to Miss Barrow's kindergarten class for academic achievement and responsibility. You've been learning your 2D shapes, which includes a lot of new math vocabulary. Sounds like the AM and PM groups have both been very diligent and responsible in using that new language as you continue to learn about shapes and all of their attributes. We're sure proud of the work that you're doing. Keep it up, Timberwolves.
Our first grade class WOW goes to Miss McGraw's class. Miss McGraw said they are being so responsible with their asynchronous work and with helping each other learn. So great job, Miss McGraw's class. This class WOW goes to Miss Carol's fourth graders. Miss Carol has told me throughout this whole math unit what a great job her fourth graders have been doing with learning fractions. She said they did an amazing job on their unit test and they showed grit and responsibility in their work. So nice job, Miss Carol's fourth graders.
Hey guys, it's Ethan from Miss Williams' third grade classroom. Just a reminder that digital recess is Tuesday through Friday from 11:45 to 12:45. Come hang out. See you next time. Bye!
Hi, it's Frances Rush from Miss Carol's fourth grade class. This Friday, April 16th, is Wacky Day. Come dressed in your wackiest clothes, like this or this. Come and show your school spirit. Bye!
Hello. Did you know that this holiday called Ramadan is considered the holy month of the Muslim year? Did you also know that fasting is an important part of Ramadan? Fasting goes until sunrise until sunset. This April 12th is when Ramadan starts and it will last for 30 whole days. Have a great day, guys.
Hi, Neela. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, what's your joke today, Grace?
What do you call a train that carries gum?
What do you call a train that carries gum?
A choo-choo train.
Want to hear my joke, Grace?
Yeah.
Hi.
Neela, you know that's not a joke, right? Where'd she?
Make it a great week, Timberwolves.
Remember to be respectful, responsible, and safe.
Don't forget to be respectful. Don't forget to be responsible and safe.
Hello there and welcome back from spring break. I hope that you had a relaxing, fun, and safe spring break with your family. We are so glad to see you today and to have another great week at school. Since we're coming back to school and getting our brains and bodies back in school mode and out of vacation spring break mode, I wanted to share one of my favorite books with you. This book is all about perseverance or not giving up. I want you to really pay attention to this main character, Emmanuel, and think about how he can inspire you to persevere. All right, let's get started. Emmanuel's Dream, the true story of Emmanuel Ofasu Yaboa by Lori Ann Thompson and Sean Qualls. So here's a map of the world. This is where we are up here in the United States. Washington State is up here at the very top of the United States. So we're up here. And Emmanuel, the person who this story is about, he is from Africa. So he's in Ghana, which is right here. So a long ways from us. And here's a few photos of Emmanuel. In Ghana, West Africa, a baby boy was born. 2 bright eyes blinked in the light. 2 healthy lungs let out a powerful cry. 2 tiny fists opened and closed, but only 1 strong leg kicked. So you can see in the illustration here, one of his legs is shorter. And if you were looking very closely on this photo, you might have noticed he has a special tool or contraption to help him with his shorter leg. Most people thought he would be useless, or worse, a curse. His father left, never to return. But his mother had faith. Her name was Comfort, and she named her first child Emmanuel, meaning God is with us. As Emmanuel grew, Mama Comfort told him he could have anything, but he would have to get it for himself. He learned to crawl and hop, to fetch water and climb coconut trees. He even shined shoes to earn money. Most kids with disabilities couldn't go to school. Still, Emmanuel's mother carried him there until one day she said, "You are too heavy." From then on, Emmanuel hopped to school and back, 2 miles each way, on one leg by himself. At first, nobody would play with him, so Emmanuel saved his money and bought something none of his classmates had, a brand new soccer ball. Of course, he would share it if he could play too. Lunging and spinning on crutches his grandmother had found for him, and kicking the ball with his good left foot, Emmanuel earned their respect. So before we read this next page, let's remember what empathy means. Having empathy means you feel or understand what someone else is feeling. And the way that you have empathy is you think, what is his point of view? Look at her face and body for clues. How does she feel? How can I help? What is a kind thing to say? So on this next page, I want you to imagine that you are Emmanuel's classmate. Think about how you can be kind and show empathy for Emmanuel. His new friends sometimes use their lunch money to rent bikes. Would Emmanuel be able to join them? His friend Godwin pushed him fast so he could balance. Over and over again, Emmanuel fell hard, but finally he rode. Look at how proud he looks over here. So thinking back to empathy, think, what could you say or do to show that you feel or understand how Emmanuel feels? How could you show that you have empathy for him if you were in his class? When Emmanuel was 13, Mama Comfort got very sick. She could no longer sell vegetables at the market. And Emmanuel's sister and brother were too little to work. He would have to support them. Against his mother's wishes, Emmanuel snuck out and boarded a midnight train to the bustling city of Accra, 150 miles away, alone. He didn't know it then, but it would be 2 years before he saw his family again. Emmanuel arrived full of hope. There were so many people, but no one would hire him. Shopkeepers and restaurant owners told him to go out and beg, like other disabled people did. Emmanuel refused. Finally, a food stand owner offered him a job and a place to live. When Emmanuel wasn't serving drinks, he kept busy shining shoes. He earned money and sent it home. One morning, when Emmanuel went to buy shoe shining supplies, The shopkeeper thought he was there to beg and scolded him. Insulted, Emmanuel slammed his money down on the counter. The shopkeeper apologized, but Emmanuel would never forget. When Mama Comfort grew sicker, Emmanuel went home to be with her. From her bed on Christmas Eve, she told her son, "Be respectful, take care of your family, don't ever beg, and don't give up." By the next morning, Emmanuel's beloved mother was dead. He was heartbroken, but he knew her last words had been a gift. He would honor them by showing everyone that being disabled does not mean being unable. It was a big dream, but Emmanuel had a plan. Emmanuel had a sharp mind, a bold heart, and one strong leg. All he needed was a bike. At first, no one would help. They thought his plan, to bicycle around Ghana, was impossible. Then Emmanuel wrote to the Challenged Athletes Foundation, all the way in San Diego, California. They sent him a bike, plus a helmet, shorts, socks, and gloves. Emmanuel started training for the long ride. He persuaded the king of his region to give him a royal blessing. He went door to door asking for additional support. Finally, he hired a taxi to follow him with drinking water, a camera, and his best friends. Then Emmanuel tied his right leg to the bike's frame, jammed his left foot into a flip-flop attached to the pedal, and rode. Emmanuel pedaled through the bustling city of Accra. He pedaled through rainforests, over rolling hills, and across wide, muddy rivers. He pedaled past Odum forests and plantain farms, and through the market city of Kumasi. He pedaled as trucks roared past on the narrow highways, and wild animals stalked his thoughts. He pedaled through vast grasslands and into the ancient city of Tamal. He rode up, down, across, and around his country, wearing the colors of its flag, on a shirt printed with the words "the Pozo," or the disabled person. Just like we said in the beginning, we know that Emmanuel is a real person that this book is based on. So when it says he went through the bustling city of Accra, that's a real place. So he really biked through Accra. Here's the market city of Kumasi. So he biked through here. And this is the ancient city of Tamal. He also biked through here. Along the way, Emmanuel talked to those with physical challenges and those without, to poor farm workers and wealthy landowners, to religious leaders, government officials, and reporters. He wanted everyone to see him and his disability. He wanted everyone to hear him and his message. The farther Emmanuel rode, the more attention he got. Children cheered. Able-bodied adults ran or rode along with him. People with disabilities left their homes and came outside, some for the very first time. The young man once thought of as cursed was becoming a national hero. He completed his astounding journey, pedaling south to the sea and back up to Accra, nearly 400 miles in just 10 days. But Emmanuel's success goes even further than that. He proved that one leg is enough to do great things, and one person is enough to change the world. Here's a few more photos of Emmanuel and his bike. The reason why I love this book so much is because it's all about being perseverant and not giving up. Being perseverant means being persistent and never giving up, even when things are hard. If you are showing perseverance, you keep trying and trying until you succeed, just like Emmanuel. So these blue questions at the bottom are what I want you to think about. And hopefully you'll be inspired by Emmanuel. What is something that is hard for you? How can you persevere? So if turning in assignments is challenging for you, think, how can you persevere? If putting away your clothes is hard for you, how can you persevere? If being nice to your brother or sister is hard for you, how can you persevere and succeed? So think about how you can overcome that challenge. That's the end of our book. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope that you can be inspired by Emmanuel sometime this week. When you are doing something really hard, I want you to think about how you can persevere and not give up. Have a great week.